Okay, continuing on, we have placed our chairs in our room. We're just going to rotate this remaining chair and rotate. Regular rotate works just like in 2D and 3D. Now there is a three-dimensional rotate. We'll see that later. There we go. And we'll move that in place. Make a copy. I don't know why it wants to do that. I think this program that I use messes with my AutoCAD. Okay, we've got them placed. We're going to erase the drawings, the two-dimensional drawings. You have to be careful or you'll end up erasing your three-dimensional drawing. Okay. Okay, going back to our models here. This is our table. So we are going to first do the tabletop. So we'll extrude. and we'll extrude that an inch, so 1, enter. And then this is our table leg and base. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do that rotate 3D. So we're going to type in rotate 3D, as you see right here, all one word, enter. We're going to select the object that we want to rotate. So that would be all of this. And next is asking us to select 2 points so that we can rotate it from. So you want to make sure your ortho's on. I want it to rotate up. So I'm going to click here and here. And then I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. So I'm going to type in 90. Enter. You see it rotated it up. Now, this is kind of a different command. It's called revolve. And it will rotate, it will 3-dimension something along an axis. So this will be the center of our table leg. This down here will be the base, and we'll rotate all of this along this center axis. So we'll type in revolve, and we'll select everything except the axis. So make sure, yeah. Enter. And then it asks you to define the axis. So we're going to click here at the bottom, then click here at the top. And it's asking us, do we want to revolve at 360 degrees? We do in this case, but we could do it, 180, 45. So 360 degrees is the typical, so we'll just hit enter. And now we have a table base. So if you do hide, we have a table base. Cool, huh? Now we also need to make sure that it's on the correct layers. So the column portion will be on layer, need to go home, but yeah, layer table base, table column, and the base here will be on table base. And our tabletop needs to be on that, on the correct layer, table top. And then we will move the table top by, see, now you'll notice that we now have 2 centers. We want the center of the bottom portion. Right here, see the white lines? There we go, click. And then we'll put it up here when we get the little white cross. There. And we no longer need this. And so now if we do hide, there we go. Then we'll move this. By the bottom, way down here. And we'll look for the center of that circle. Click. and we'll we'll erase this outer circle. Now if we do hide, cool, huh? Well, let's put a lamp on top of our table. So we're going to do the same thing. We'll do rotate 3D, select this object, making sure our ortho is on. It is. We're going to click here, so it's in a straight line, type in 90, and there we have it. Now we're going to do revolve. Let's make sure our current layer is lamp base. We're going to do revolve, select everything except that center portion right here. So I held down the shift key and took it out of the set. Okay, so enter. We want to do at points on our axis, so that's at the bottom and at the top, and then hit enter. And then if we hit hide, there's our lamp base. Now, then our lamp we're going to do we're going to do a stem to hold the lamp shape. So D, enter, 0.125, that looks good. Actually, .25. Okay, we're going to move this top circle at 0, 0, 12. Okay, we're going to do loft. First, we're going to offset 1/16 of an inch. In. We're going to do the same thing here. Okay, now we're going to do loft, and we'll select the outer circle of the top, the outer circle of the bottom. And we'll do loft. Okay, what I did was I separated them. So we're going to do loft, select the bigger circle, the smaller circle, enter, enter, do enter again, do the same thing here, and enter. Then we're going to move this one by the center to the other one. Okay, so now we have